Hey crew, Trenton here, DVRT Master Instructor, back with another little root cellar WOD for you. We're going to use a smaller bag. We're going to use a power bag, one of the camel power bags. This bag is probably like maybe 35 pounds. Today's piece takes its inspiration actually from watching, I was watching some stuff on the Ultimate Sandbag channel, but on the sidebar there sometimes you get other people's sandbag stuff, and watching somebody do something horribly inspired me to do something good. I don't know how that works. There's some kind of, vortex, if you will. But what they were doing is they were using the wrong handles on some kind of bag. I don't know what. It wasn't an Ultimate Sandbag. And they're using it poorly. They're using it for the wrong drill. The handles on here set on the Ultimate Sandbag set up very specifically for very specific reasons. Today we're going to use the snatch handles for the MAX Lunge. It's not the handles we normally use for MAX Lunge, but you'll see why. Because we're going to take the MAX Lunge up a little bit of a notch. This is going to be our complexity drill, kind of our skill drill, if you will. And there's definitely some power component to it. So this is probably going to go in. It goes in early in the sequence in this WOD, but if you're going to use it probably in other parts of other workouts, it probably needs to go in pretty early. The other component for that is here in the root cellar, I cannot snatch a kettlebell because I don't have clearance. And you can see when I do this, I barely have clearance for this bag. So snatch is by far one of my favorite drills. I call it the confluence of violence and grace. So I love the drill. I just try to figure out a little bit of situation is the heart of innovation to be able to do this. The other component to this and inspiration for this WOD is we have a kettlebell drill that is taking the hearts and souls of many called Snatches and Burpees. So we're going to do a little bit of versions of that. This is the MAX Snatch and Burpees today. I can't, again, because of sitting constraints, it won't be a burpee for me. I would like you guys to do burpees if you can. I'm going to do squat thrusts. So this is what it's going to look like. So snatch grip handles, very, very important. For doing regular MAX Lunge, we're not using these handles. For doing MAX Lunge Snatches or MAX Snatches, then we're definitely using these handles. So I'm going to set up kind of on a biased angle so you guys can get a little look at this. So we're coming into MAX Lunge, and then we're going to accelerate into snatch. So the way this is going to work, it's going to be every minute on the minute, 2 reps each side of the MAX Snatch, and then burpees or squat thrusts, whatever is right for you. If I could do burpees, I would, but I can't, otherwise I knock myself out on the ceiling. So boom, right, no push-up. So you could go squat thrust with push, or at least I could. That would be a way for me to do it, just squat thrust. And I like to try to keep my feet on a nice tight line to challenge the mobility side of it a little bit. So there you go, a really nice simple piece, taken from something bad, taken from necessity, and then taken from a piece in the kettlebell world. Every minute on the minute, I would say 10 to 15 minutes of this. 10 minutes would probably be a little bit light for a lot of you. You can definitely use a core bag for this. You could probably use a strength bag loaded properly for some singles. No problem there. There's a lot of diversity there. Again, you've got some complexity, you've got some power output there undoubtedly, and then you got the conditioning piece. So always trying to blend everything together. Lots of people like to call that hybrid. I don't particularly like that word, but it's a cool word that kind of, defines what we're doing. So a real simple WOD. I don't quite have a name for it yet, but you'll see one in the show notes for sure. Talk to you soon.